No more side quests. No more gearing up. No more fluffing about. It's time to actually head to the Starforge. It's time we actually complete this game. Let's go. And there it is in all its majesty. The planet has no entry in the Republic archives. Let's go to the Starforge system.
You are strong, child, but I will break you.
I'll never fall to the dark side. You think torture will turn me, Malik? You are a fool.
Torture? No, dear Bastila. You misunderstand. This is but a taste of the dark side to whet your appetite. When you finally swear loyalty to me, it will be willingly.
Never.
Such resolve in your words, but I see the truth in your heart. The dark side calls to you, Bastila. You hunger to taste it. Become my apprentice, and all its power can be yours.
That's unfair. I never got to turn it. Using a sun as fuel. I wonder which movie ripped that off.
The Starforge. I've never seen anything like it.
I'm transmitting these coordinates to Admiral Dodana. Maybe a quick strike by the Republic can cripple the Sith fleet. Message is away. Now we can just wait for the Republic to show up. We should be safe here. We're outside their sensor range. Small vanguard of Sith fighters coming in hard. Someone needs to get on those gun turrets. Take those fighters out before they report our position to the main fleet.
I hate this minigame.
Coming fighters.
There's the Starforge in all of its mystery anyway. At least we get to have a look at that whilst we blast down this last fighter.
We've got problems. We've flown in some kind of disruptor field. All my instruments are jammed. We've got massive overloads in all systems. I'm picking up a single planet in this system. I'll try and put us down there. Hold on. This may be a rough landing.
Talk about your rough landings, Karth. What's the matter? You're flying like you've been on an all-night Teresian ale drinking binge.
That disruptor field fried our stabilizers. We're lucky we made it down in one piece. But if I can't find the salvage to make repairs, I won't even be able to get the Ebonhawk airborne again.
You know, during a rather rapid descent, I noticed the hulls of many crashed ships scattered across the landscape. Maybe the parts you need can be found among their wreckage.
The old man's right. This planet's a technological graveyard. I saw dozens of downed ships out there. That disruptor field must have wiped them all out.
Even if we get the stabilizers fixed, we have to find and disable the source of that disruptor field before we can take off. Otherwise, we'll just end up crashing again.
I wonder why the Sith ships aren't affected by the disruptor field.
They must have some kind of protection against it, but the Republic fleet won't. We have to find a way to disable that disruptor field, or the Sith will slaughter them.
T3's picking up massive power fluctuations on the ship's sensors. They seem to be coming from some type of large stone structure to the east. It looks like some kind of ancient temple.
Hey, I thought we needed to find some stabilizers for the ship.
The stabilizers won't do much good if we don't disable that disruptor field first. Otherwise, we'll end up crashing back down to the planet's surface again, and this time, we might not survive.
Hey, don't forget about Bastila, guys. We still have to rescue her, too.
I just hope we're not too late. Bastila's been Malik's prisoner for a long time. If he turns her to the dark side, she'll join him and the Sith will become invincible.
Even together, they are no match for me. I used to be a Sith Lord, remember?
I remember, though I hoped you would not be so quick to embrace the being you once were. If Bastila feels as you do, then she is lost to us, Revan.
If Bastila's joined Malik, then she'll suffer the same fate he does.
Let us hope it does not come to that.
Well, if Bastila's on the Starforge like you think, Jolie, then we can't rescue her until we disable that disruptor field. The sooner we investigate that temple to the east, the better. We can probably find the wreckage of a downed ship along the way. And if we're lucky, we can salvage some stabilizers from it to get off this planet.
I hope everything works out as smooth as you make it sound, Karth.
Well, so do I, Mission. So do I.
Well, I said no more fluffing about in side quests, but guess we're gonna fluff about a bit more before we get to the Starforge. Let's go out and finish this off. Hey, Gizka! If you left the Gizka in your ship until now, they would jump out here and that would be the end of their quest. Because this is their homeland. Ah, little alien thingies. Get 'em, boys. Speed, more speed. And we'll just wipe them out like we usually do. Show us Zelba, show us how to do it. I'll leap in on this one. Okay, maybe I won't. Oh, two dudes. You've defeated the murderous animals. Thank you, human, for saving us. If I had known you were there, I would have waited a couple of minutes. If you had waited for a better opportunity, yes, but then you would have been in danger, but I can see your point. How do you know I'm friendly to you? Why would you not be? All we survivors on this strange world must band together, else the marauding inhabitants will slaughter us all. They attack, and then they come across. They are barbaric savages who feast upon the bodies of the dead. The only beings who crash here, hold them off are the Mandalorians, and they do not dare go near them. We know of their desperations too well. There are Mandalorians here? Yes, there are. More than you might think, although they may just be because something. With their weapons and they raid and kill other survivors, and can fight off the natives as well. They seem to have some sort of invisibility or light cloaking shield that hides them until they strike. Tell me about the natives. We know that little beyond what we have told you already, savages, yep. But we cannot delay you much longer, okay. Why don't you get to one of the other islands? I believe that would be our best choice. The others have not returned, but it may be because they could find no way to. It would be worth the risk, rather than stay here and face certain death. I thank you one last time, human, for saving us. We shall remember you, and hope that you should escape. You will tell the Republic of... yeah, blah blah blah. Go away. We've got people to go kill. Natives here. Oh, whoa, there's everyone here. They're having a party here, throwing grenades. I'm gonna kill the grenady dude because he's a little douchebagicus. Easy peasy Japanesey. To the North Beach we go. Da 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 da. Oh, more natives? That's right, Zalbar's got my back. Stay your weapons, Interloper. We are not here for battle or blood. We bring you an invitation from the one, the great champion of Rakata. An invitation? What kind of invitation?
Wait a minute. Do you understand these creatures? You must have learned their language when you came here in search of the secrets to the Star Forge. Back when you were still Revan.
You have strange magics and weapons to slaughter our raiding party's Interloper. You have bathed in the blood of a fierce Rakadan warriors. Your power and skill in battle has impressed the One. He wishes an audience with you. A great honor. Come with us now and we'll take you to him. I'm not going anywhere with you. The will of the One cannot be denied, Interloper. You will come with us now to see our champion, or our Rancor Warbeast will destroy you. I think I'll just kill you instead. Are you blind, Interloper? Our Warbeast will crush you if you defy us. This is the last chance to come with us to see the One, or we will feast on your bones. Death is such a small impediment. Release the Warbeasts. Bam! And speed. Oh wow, they're actually really easy. Lightning and running. Oh, Zalbar's already gone. I'm going as well. Okay, I can't. Oh, there's another geese cub in the middle of the battle. We must find the one they speak of and slaughter him. Hey, this looks exactly like the Sand People territory. Let's get him, boys. Doing work. Any more warriors for me to fight? Yes, more. Pesky warriors in my way. Come to me. Boom. More. Yes. Die by my hands. Cool. Come on, guys. Try and keep up. I think we found him. The Black Rakata shall never fall to you. Okie dokie. Should not matter to us. Take out the young Rancors first. Now this one. And I'll go for the big dude. Bam. Oh, big hits. And this one. Whew. That's probably a long quest line we just made very short. See, that's the beauty of the dark side. We make any quest line very short. Anything in these cages? Oh, there is. There's a dude here. There's also ship parts. Let's take them. What does this dude have to say? Great. You have saved me from the savages and their warbeasts. What did they do to you? They were trying to find out how to breach our defenses and gain entry to our camp. My comrades, they wouldn't tell them. I'm sure that had you not come, I would have ended up as they did. Oh, something. Yes, of the four of us they were captured and only I remain. What did they do to you? They are trying to find out how to breach our defenses. Yeah, okay. Who are you? I am one of the elders, the remaining tribe of Rakata on this island. The tribe you fought was attempted to destroy and seize our secrets to gain access to the Temple of Ancients. Thus far, they have failed. Do you know anything about the disruptor field surrounding this world? The field, you should speak to the council of the tribe. They may be able to help you for what you have done for me. Thank you for saving me. I shall attempt to return the Enclave on my own, and I will tell the council what you have done. Cool, let's go see these elders then. Let's go. Yay. Okay, so there's temple exterior that way. And then a lookout onto the Ebon Hawk and all of its majesty. I think you can see the Starforge over there too. get to this temple exterior. I imagine there's gonna be some rancor. Insanity. You can't make it rancor insane because it's already insane. Oh, look at all this rancor over there. There's heaps of them. Let's jump, 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 jump. No. I just wanted to leap in. That's what you get for being a big sausage monster. And, okay, there's like a warpy, watery field. Oh, we're gonna be some Mandalorians, I assume. Hello, Mandalorians. Insanity! Insanity, please. Disengage. Insanity. Come on. Come on. Come on. Try and do something. Do something. Okay, medpack. Can I jump in on them? Can I use some sort of force power? They literally got me locked in? There we go. Okay. Now I can get you. Can't hold the beast back for too long. And the commander. They had never had a chance. Oh no. Maybe I'll let you tank the hits, since you've got lots of healing. There you go. Look at that, healing 4 a second. Bang, boom, kablam. Big electric field. Cool, let's knock and see who's inside. You're not Ricardo. What is your business here, Off-Worlder? I seek the Starforge. You are Revan. The Council wishes to speak to you. You may enter. We are the Elder Council. Do not expect to see you again, Revan. We thought you had betrayed us. Why have you returned to the village after all this time? Betrayed you? I don't even know you. The words are confusing. We recognize you. You're the one called Revan. You're the one who came here before. You and Malik, the one who served you. You promised to help us in exchange for our aid. You swore to destroy the ancient evils of the Ricardo ancestors. Are you saying this means nothing to you now? My mind was destroyed. My memories were lost. We do sense something different about you. Something that has changed. You're not the same as you were before. Perhaps your memory has been lost. Yet the power you wield, what you call a force, is within you still. You can still help us, Revan. If you dare to trust you again. You can trust me. But first I have some questions. If what you say is true, you cannot remember when you were last here, then you must have many questions. Ask what you will, Revan, and we will try and help you understand. You could tell me who you are, for starters. We are the elders, descendants of the Ricardo priests, who served during the days of the Infinite Empire over 200,000 of the galactic standard years ago. You must meet us the last time you came here. You arrived with Malik, your servant, 3 of the galactic standard years ago. We saw your ship plummet to the Earth, a victim of the disruptor field that guards this planet. You and Malik survived the crash, though you were stranded here on our world, and in your search for a way off this planet, you discovered our enclave, just as you did this time. You used the Force to draw the Ricardo language from your minds, even as the planet planted basic into the skulls so we would help you in your quest to escape the world. We helped you enter the Temple of the Ancients, you and Malik both, and you now, after all this time, have returned, with a mind wiped clean. Is there anything else you wish to know? I want to know about you specifically. We are the elders, descended from the priest caste of the Infinite Empire. We are the keepers of knowledge, the guardians of the Temple of the Ancients. During the collapse of the Ricardo Empire, the warlords unleashed weapons of terrible destruction that that threatened to drive our species to extinction. In the devastation aftermath, our ancestors locked the knowledge of such technologies away in the temple so we could never be used again. Ever since then, we elders have kept our vigil. Tell me more about the Temple of the Ancients. There's little I can tell you about the temple. I know the secrets of our ancestors are contained within, but the temple itself is barred to us. Only those who command the Force can enter. Long ago, the Rakata had this power, but it has since been lost to us. That is why we helped you in the last time you were here. Revan, you could enter the temple, but we could not. Do a lot of ships crash because of the destructive field? Throughout the history of our world, many ships have fallen victim to the disruptor field. Most within the ships perish in the crash, though some of the creatures do survive. That is how the great world beasts you call rancors come to the world. A few of the beasts survived the crash and were captured and trained by some of the primitive Rakata tribes. So I promised to help you again. Will you help me? We trusted you once before, Revan, and you betrayed us. It is true you can enter the temple and we cannot. But how can you trust you after last time? I regret the mistakes in my past. I want to make amends. We sense you mean the words you speak, but words are easy to say. It is actions that prove the true nature of your character. We must discuss the greater detail. We must have some privacy, Revan. We will return our deliberations are done. Look at their walk. So weird. Glip glop, glip glop. Look at that walk. Revan, you have rescued a member of our tribe from the one at great personal risk to yourself. We believe this action shows you are truly changed since our last visit here. The councillors decided we will trust you once more. For many generations, we have sought a way to enter the temple and discover the means to destroy the Starforge. But only those who can command the Force, those like you, can enter the Temple of the Ancients. We no longer have that power. That is why we helped you the last time you were here. But you cannot enter the temple without our help, Revan. Only the ancient rituals of our people can lower the shield for you to enter. You need as much as we need you. Looks like we'll be working together then. For our own sake and that of the entire galaxy, we hope you truly mean to atone your past evils. When you are ready, Revan, we will take you to the temple. But the temple is a place of sacred power. If you enter, you must do so alone, in the tradition followed by Rakata ancestors for the past 1,000 generations. I'm not going into the temple without help? When you were last here, we broke the ancient traditions. We allowed you and your apprentice to enter the temple together, and it brought untold suffering upon the galaxy. We believe you truly wish to destroy the Starforge this time, but the lesson of the past is not easily forgotten. We do not defile the sacred ritual a second time. Only you may enter. Forget it, I'll find my own way into the temple. You have the power to enter the temple itself, but you cannot lower the shields around it. Only the Lucada can invoke the ritual. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'll go into the temple alone. Then it's done. You have only to let us know when you're ready to enter the temple. I'll be back. First, we're gonna go loot this place. There's also a quest here. Oh, researcher. Oh, Cage. Nicholas Cage. Okay, what do you want, researcher? You have returned to us at last, Revan. I was beginning to wonder what happened to you in the temple. Nothing much happened. Indeed, nothing much for many years, it seems. You came here and gained access to the temple, and you never heard from you again. Some thought you might have betrayed us to others, but they were never able to penetrate our defenses. If you will help us now, then the time taken is nothing. Is there anything else you require? What are you doing? What am I doing? You mean the purpose of my research here? You know damn well what I'm asking. Yes, my research. As you may have heard from our historians, in our distant past, we melded technology and the Force created our wondrous effects. We guided ships across the galaxy using our power and incorporated its use in all aspects of our society. But something happened somewhere. What happened? There are a variety of theories on what happened. Perhaps we became immune to the effects of the Force from overuse. Perhaps our breeding habits rendered the species insensitive to it over time. None truly know. But the only discernible result was that we would no longer command the Force as we had. Its powers escaped us. With its loss, our technology could no longer hold us far above the subjective races we ruled, and our empire began to crumble. The races we subjected rose up, plague swept our worlds. Something. In the end, the only members of our race left here on our homeworld survived. So you want that research then? Once in a while, there's an individual born who has the affinity to the Force. Maybe not the ability to use it directly, but at least the ability to remain open to it. I believe this is a sign that whatever genes our species had gave us the ability to use the Force, not completely gone. Perhaps then the ancestors of the current tribes fled beneath the surface. Something. We have been working for years to isolate the gene in an attempt to resurrect it in our species as well. We, the elders, do not have the Force sensitivity ourselves, but by harnessing the genetic structure of our other tribe, we hope to be able to breed the gene back into our species. Why don't you just ask them for help? You make us seem like monsters. Truly, we are not. We captured them, yes, but we only because the tribe has become extremely xenophobic in the millennia trapped on this world. We would not aid us willingly and killed our messengers when we asked. We believe that get a large enough genetic sample, we can reintroduce the recessive Force sensitivity genes back into our people, allowing us once again to access the heritage of our past. Heritage? You mean the temple? Yes, the temple. It can only be entered by those sensitive by the Force, so it has been barred to us for ages. What we find inside may allow us to lift the tribes out of the barbarianism which they have fallen and restore us to a productive force in the galaxy. I don't know how the Republican Sith would see you. This is alright, but we hope that the good intentions will let us accept us. So how close are you finishing the research? It's quite far along. We're having centuries of work ahead. With the arrival of another tribe on our island, we have been restricted in our movements to just our enclave. We have captured a few of their warriors, but only that really interested us is the leader, the one. The one, what's special about him? Those with the genes we seek seem to be marked with the destiny that causes them to rise above others as they did as a species early on. In hearing the stories his warriors tell of the one, we believe that he may hold some of the genes we seek. He may be nearing something. Unfortunately, he and his people are much too aggressive and violent for us to ever get close enough to study him. His corpse will not do either, as only a living, working body is of use to us. Maybe in time, though, the differences between our people will lessen enough for us to study one another and gain information as we need. What kind of information do you need? Genetic data on drifts and changes over the millennia we have been here. Specific data on exceptional individuals. Oh, I missed something. I believe the temple may hold information. Okay, cool. The information will help us greatly. Is there anything else? Okay, I have to go. Very well then. You may come and go as please. Look, a little Roby. He's so happy. Cool, so we're going to go into the temple anyway, so we may as well go get that research for them at the same time. Look at this. He's going to turn on his knees. That's some crazy power right there. I wonder if it'll make a noise. Yeah. Da, 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 da. Not much to do other than to talk to that researcher here. Let's talk to the council and go to the temple. You've returned! I want to enter the temple now. This time has come for you to go alone, atone for your past crimes. But the task ahead will be difficult. Those who call Dark Jedi followers of the old apprentice now dwell in the temple. I can deal with them. Go to the temple now. We will meet you there, and once the ritual has been prepared, remember, in accordance with ancient Ricardo tradition, you must enter the temple alone. The ancient tradition states that you must enter the temple alone. Yes, I know. So we're gonna remove our party. Goodbye, goodbye. Okay, guys. Do I have to talk to a particular one? No. I must speak to the guide. Oh, the guide. Hello. Oh, I've got to walk up again. I will begin the ritual. It will take many hours, but once it completes, you must be ready. The shields will not stay down for long. Prepare yourself. Wait, someone is coming.
Wait, you can't go in there alone.
What are you doing here?
I had a premonition, a vision through the Force. There's great danger inside that temple. I can't let you face it alone. You might be walking into a trap. Maybe Malik himself is waiting inside. Even if he isn't, that temple will be crawling with dark Jedi. You'll need all the help you can get.
No other can go into the temple. You must enter alone. That is the way of the ancients. I'm not going in alone after all. Lower the shields. No, you must enter the temple alone. I will not lower the shields.
I don't know what he said, but it sounds like your guide's being stubborn. We don't have time for this. The Republic fleet is on the way and we're stuck on this planet until we deactivate that disruptor field. You have to convince him to get us inside that temple.
Lower the shield or I'm going to cut you into little pieces. No, do not hurt me. I will do as you command. I will begin the ritual.
Not exactly the way I would have handled it, but given the circumstances, it'll do.
I will resume the ritual now.
Why do I get the feeling this is going to take a while? Still, we better stay ready. As soon as those shields go down, we have to get inside the temple.
Chanting. Whee! Yummy, yummy face.
Lord Malik, the preparations are nearly complete. Every day the Star Forge adds more.
You're not
ships
normally
to our
meant to
fleet.
see his
It's
face right
operating
now.
at nearly 300% of our projections. The fleet is assembling around the Star Forge and awaits your instructions.
Now would be the first time you would see it.
My new apprentice is nearly ready. Once Bastila joins her battle meditation to our enormous fleet, we shall be invincible. Then we shall begin.
His upper lip is still moving.
The
Ew.
core worlds, and the Republic will be crushed forever.
As you wish, Lord Malik.
And we're into the ancient temple. We're gonna leave it there, folks. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you next week.